Down in the Caribbean lies a group of islands with some of the most natural beauty in the world. The U.S. Virgin Islands National Park on St. John's Island in the U.S., and the Devil's Bay National Park on Gordo Island in the British Virgin Islands. Separated by a national border, but only a few miles, on islands that were ravaged by Hurricane Irma and Maria in 2017, the parks show off the VI's resilience and scars at a time when they could use a few more adventurers. After arriving in the U.S. Virgin Islands and seeing the amazing water by air, we head on a boat to Devil's Bay, a national park on Virgin Gorda in the BVI. This northeastern island, located in the British Virgin Islands, has no dock, so the easiest way to get in is by hopping in the ocean and taking a swim to shore. Nice sand paths guide you through the vegetation in the park to its most popular spots. Giant granite boulders await those who want to climb all over them and see them burst from the bright blue Caribbean Sea. The tight formation of the boulders create a careful labyrinth that invites you to walk through and explore its every nook and cranny.
Walk down the ladder down into what's called the baths, which is in the British Virgin Islands. It's really pretty.
Under the boulders and down a few ladders, you discover its famed baths before heading back to the beach.
You gotta get back to the boat somehow.
Before going back to the U.S. Virgin Islands National Park, let's rewind a bit and talk about how this park got started. Let's start in 1953, when Lawrence Rockefeller and his wife vacationed to St. John's. He liked it so much, he bought more than half the island and started plans on Keneal Bay Resort. Determined to keep much of the island natural, Rockefeller donated more than 5,000 acres to the U.S. government in 1956 to create the U.S. Virgin Islands National Park, while still maintaining control over Keneal Bay. The park and the resort remained largely operational until September 2017, when disaster struck, twice. In September 2017, two Category 5 hurricanes, Irma and Maria, pummeled the island, destroying much of the Virgin Islands, people's lives, homes, and the resort. Now the parks are reopened, but attendance is down by as much as 75%. As a result of the storms, the Keneal Bay Resort has been destroyed, and even over a year after the storms, much of the resort is just left in ruins, the flooded furniture still scattered about in the rooms. The beaches and roads within the park, however, are opened, and the reduced crowd gives the park an elevated sense of excitement. The amazing views of Trunk Bay are as pretty as ever, with shining turquoise blue sea and pristine beaches. All of the hikes around the parks allow for amazing discovery, including your own slice of the Caribbean.
Check out this beach. And it's just for us.
The coast along St. John's varies from white sands to rocky inlets, offering varied views depending on where you stop. The park's land areas offer a lot more than beaches. Its trails expose you to wild animals like goats, which roam around the park, and opportunities to explore old sugar plantations, like the Annaberg Sugar Plantation, its dark past, and its hermit crab-infested present. The U.S. Virgin Islands is a gorgeous place that offers something for everyone. But what makes this national park unique isn't its land, although those are beautiful. It's what's below its waters. The coral reef in the U.S. Virgin Islands are home to over 40 species of coral and 215 type of fish, like the blue parrotfish. a yellow snapper swimming to its school. And you gotta love my favorite fish, the ballyhoo. It's a perfect place to snorkel, scuba dive, and explore. The real star of the show in these waters for many isn't the fish at all, or even the coral. It's the 3 species of sea turtle who frequent these waters, and it's what we've been looking for all day, but with no luck. Until we may see one hanging out at the bottom of the sea floor. It's a green sea turtle eating some vegetation, and a remora fish cleaning off the turtle. These endangered turtles can grow up to 5 feet long, 500 pounds, and live up to 80 years. And seeing one in person is just as amazing as it seems. Just like the green sea turtle, the Virgin Islands have had some rough times. But just like the turtle, it's worth seeing its beauty in person.